It's really starting to feel like Christmas. Look at my Christmas gnome. It inspired me to do some Christmas math today. So, stay tuned. And I'll put my little gnome down for a little bit. Okay, now we have been talking about 5 frames, 10 frames. I have used this a lot with my small groups, and I've also used it in some of my videos before. And in the beginning, we used only the top card because that was 5. But now we're going to look at 10. So I'm going to show you something, and then I'm going to show you an activity that you are going to do at home. Okay, so I am going to put some things on the 10 frame. How many do you see? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 on the 10 frame. Let's try it again. Are you ready? Now, how many do you see? Show me with your fingers at home. If you held up 5 fingers, you are absolutely right. We don't even have to count because every time this row is filled, we know that there is always going to be 5. Okay, let's try another one. This one's going to be tricky. Okay, are you ready for this? The last one was 5, was the whole top row. Now how many do you see? Show me with your fingers. I have to put this down. 10. 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. 5 and 5 make 10. And this is a full 10 frame. I'm going to show you your job. Now, you don't have to put things on a 10 frame this time, but you have to count how many things you see on the 10 frame. Okay, so there are these sheets that you are going to get, and they have little Christmas trees on them. And you can see that it is a 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. 5 and 5 make 10. So if I was to look at this 10 frame, how many Christmas trees do you see? And you tell me, how many Christmas trees do you see here? And on the side, it has some numbers. It has 2, 1, and 0. What your job is to circle the number that you think is correct. So I see 1 tree. So I am going to circle, I'm going to look, and oh, look at there. Let's see if I can show you this. I see the number 1, and I am going to circle it. So there is 1 tree on my 10 frame. Let's try another one. Let's try one that's a little trickier. There's 2 pages. This one gets into some a little bit trickier numbers, okay? So there we go. I am going to try this one right here. So let's look. We have, the entire top row is full of trees. We already know that if the entire top row is full, there are 5. We can count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trees on the top. And if we keep going, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 trees. Or we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2, 3 make 8. And you see the number 8? Right there, you circle it. And there you go. When you are done doing that, and you have counted all of the Christmas trees and circled all the numbers, then I want you to draw your own 10 frames, and I want you to draw a couple Christmas trees, or you can use other ornaments, maybe candy canes, maybe gingerbread man, maybe Santa hats, and I want you to pick a number and draw them on your 10 frame. These I really want to see. So after you have practiced using these sheets, I want you to draw your own 10 frame. It's very easy. You're probably going to need an adult to help. Just like this, 5 squares on the top, 5 squares on the bottom. I want you to do at least 3 of them. And I want you to draw in a few pictures, or you could use stickers if you have them. And then tell me how many things you put on your 10 frame. Think you got it? Okay, I really want to see what numbers you use and what you use on your 10 frames.